Power Trip Morning Show. Here we are. 7:06. Vikes lost, but everybody else won. I mean, the Wild won and the Wolves won. Rudy Gobert had a big game, according to Ant.
Rudy Gobert.
See?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, 5 blocks for Gobert.
Yeah.
12 rebounds, 19 points. He was 9 of 10. That's the Rudy we need.
Yep.
Which means those weren't 18-footers.
No.
Those are dunks and layups.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you're real tall. Just stand there and put the ball in the hole.
Exactly. Don't ever shoot from beyond about 2 feet away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get him the ball above his shoulders.
Yep. And then, Rudy, don't ever dribble.
Nope.
Rudy who?
Don't try and make it. Gobert.
Yeah, thank you. And how about this? Marcus Johansson? I thought maybe this was a misprint. Do you know how many games he's played in the NHL?
1,000, right?
1,000 games.
No, really? I can't. I mean, it feels like a long time, but also it's flown by at the same time. So it's kind of weird, but very grateful for it and fun to share it with the guys in here.
Has he been in the league since the 50s?
So it's approximately how many? Let's just assume he's played full seasons. Approximately how many seasons has he played? It's a good question. A lot of people have been asking about that.
I mean,
This is who we're talking about?
Marcus Johansson.
12 and a half?
Not a bad guess.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thanks.
Here's my guess.
That's funny every time.
Every time.
It's so good. Now we're probably going to get sued for playing that slammer, but that's a great tune.
It's worth it.
Yeah.
It's worth it to play that piece of comedy gold.
Yeah,
or
it's
brown,
so good.
brown gold. Brown gold.
This is KFAN News with Chris Hockey,
right.
presented by the 2026 IIHF World Junior Championship.
Tell me about it, buddy. Oh, is he
back
not over
there,
there? Is he
Daddy.
back behind me now?
Yep, he is.
All right, hold on. Sorry, Zach, I didn't know
You
you
can't feel
Daddy.
that? You can't feel him behind you right
His
now?
presence.
Yeah, Daddy.
dial him out for this picture.
Yeah, Daddy.
Yeah, you do it, Sauce.
We have so many studios.
Not for long.
Oh.
Okay, go ahead, Zach or Directo.
Hi, everybody. Yeah, that's coming up fast. WorldJuniorsMN26.com. There's some great volunteer opportunities to be a part of this
much does that
wonderful
pay?
event. Well, you get some nice benefits. Let's just say that.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Pretty good bends.
Benzinos?
Mm-hmm.
I have a feeling that question right there, what you just did, Hawk.
Yep.
You could do one of those man on the street things, and I bet you'd fool a lot of people. If you use the word volunteer and then ask somebody how much you would get paid, like, how much do you think you should get paid for that? I think people would just gloss over the fact that it's a volunteer.
Sure. Right.
And they'd actually ask you or be like, no, I think that I should be paid $20.
Rosie.
That's basically what happened to the intern program here.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Muss.
Hey,
How's everybody?
I like your shirt, Muss.
Yeah, I mean, holy,
matches your hat.
coordination going on.
you.
You got
Are
a
you going
matching
always-
hat color?
he's always color
the whole
coordinated.
get up.
Listen,
did, the
come on,
whole, did you take this right off the mannequin?
You got to put your fit together, okay?
I guess so.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my fit together.
Yeah, you look great, Muss.
Thank you.
And your shirt and your hat match your skin tone even, too.
This is
It's
true.
like
Yeah.
camouflage.
Yeah.
I don't know where you
know what?
begin and your shirt ends, or
Your
vice versa.
Hat, your shirt, and your teeth.
Oh, really? I already got coffee teeth?
I'm kidding, baby. I'm kidding. Hi, Mussman.
How are you?
Muss and I hung out together last
Yes,
week.
we did. I was so happy that you showed
Yeah,
up, man.
I like
That was
you.
awesome.
Where at?
We were at the VFW
Monticello.
in Monticello
Oh.
with Jared, not Leto.
Oh.
Wells.
Good, he would have yelled at you.
Johnny Randall.
Johnny
The
Randall.
best.
Yep, he's there.
Man,
I
we
forgot
had
to
so much.
mention
We
that
hung
guy.
out 4 straight days, and it was a blast.
Yeah, he's the best.
I don't think he's going to return a text now for a little while.
Yeah, he's probably sick
We're
of
on a
you.
break.
Yeah,
Yeah, you should. Yeah. Makes the heart grow fonder.
that's right. Yeah. Anyway, let's see. I just really want to talk about the Vikings. I could tell you about the news, but it's cold outside, and things aren't great. And there's the news. All right, thank you. Vikings. Here we go. All right, Ben. Earlier in the show, I was reading these guys some stats from some overall fantastic Hall of Fame quarterbacks when they had their 4th game in the NFL. Mm-hmm. For instance, I mentioned Steve Young. I mentioned Dan Marino. I mentioned Brett Favre, who was not great in his fourth ever game as a quarterback in the NFL. From what you're seeing out of JJ, are you thinking that we're seeing the normal growing pains for a young man who was on his fourth start in the NFL? Do you think he has the goods and we're just got to give him a little time to figure it out?
Yeah. I mean, I'm certainly not pressing any alarm buttons here.
Good. Thank you.
Yeah, I went back and look at Peyton Manning's first year stats as a rookie. I mean, they're horrible. I think he threw 5 more interceptions than he did touchdowns. A lot of rookies look this way. It's more of an anomaly to have guys like CJ Stroud and Daniels go out there and perform the way that they have. So, Drake May was pretty awful last year. Now he's lighting the world on fire, and I'd love a complete 180 from this year to next year, but it's a different game. It's a different caliber of athletes. It's different timing, all of that stuff. It's a hard game to translate college football into what the NFL is, and every guy goes through it. And some guys, unfortunately, it takes them several years to figure it out. So am I pressing the panic button? No, but I still need to analyze the game as such. And I personally can't look at the game and throw up every loss to rookie quarterback. Well, yeah, that's part of it. But to me, again, it was the decision-making that I didn't love. It was the pre-snap penalties I didn't love. It was our defense not being able to take the ball away I didn't love. Although our defense played well enough to win, I think, despite all that. I think there's other factors in this game that make it an annoying loss versus, this is just normal growing pains. We're going to have to go through this with a rookie quarterback. The other factors that we can control is where we failed, and that sucks.
Check this out. Peyton Manning, fourth start of his career. The 27th of September, 1998 versus New Orleans. The Colts lost 13-6. He went 19 for 32 for 309, 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions.
Yeah. It's a lot of yards.
That's a lot of yards.
You're guessing, what's behind those 3 interceptions? Is it bad decision making? Like I feel like that we saw with JJ. Those 2 interceptions, I know that they kind of work like punts. I know that we want to throw that out there. Like, okay, I mean, the first one's like, all right, I guess that's just a punt. But the third one, you can't do that. Even if JJ stays on his feet, why throw a 50-50 ball on a down and distance that's actually, I think it was less than a yard. I think they said it was 3rd and 1. It looked like it was less than a yard. So,
but is that on JJ then or KOC? Because that was the call, was to isolate one-on-one and go deep to JJ because they were going to go for it on 4th if it was incomplete.
Yeah, that's what he said in the presser afterwards.
Right. So is that more on KOC or McCarthy then? Because that was the play to bomb it.
I mean, I would have liked to seen just a straight up. If you're going to go for it on 4th down anyway, I mean, again, why the 50-50 ball? I think that if you look at the percentages, either it's a different type of pass play or it's just a run play and just move. And then if you fail and you're going to go to on 4th anyway, like you're telling me that our quote unquote rebuild offensive line can't get less than a yard?
Here's what KOC said.
The 3rd and 1, I mean, that ball's already left his hand when Justin and Humphrey's feet get tangled up. Things like that happen in football, and I'll take Justin Jefferson one-on-one down the field in 0 coverage, as much as we can possibly do it, especially when you're going to have the ability to then take that shot and then with the field position we're at, go get that yard on 4th down.
Here's JJ on the same play.
0 coverage, one-on-one, and I have the greatest receiver in the world, so I don't care who it is out there. I'm going to give him a chance, and, I didn't see him fall. It's just one of those things where, he catches it, and it's great. He doesn't, it's incomplete, or it's an interception, and it's a punt. There's different things where that could lead to that outcome, but 10 times out of 10, I'm going to give him a shot.
Guns N' Roses.
Yeah.
Great song, Patience. That's what everybody has to have.
Yeah.
With J.J. McCarthy. But here's the thing that I'm wondering about, and you'd be better at doing this as like breaking down film and stuff like that and KOC. Is he is it a platform thing for McCarthy with some of these sailed balls as he's moving out? When he moves, he does not really have the greatest accuracy, especially when he's rolling out or he's scrambling out of the pocket. But is it platform? Is it arm angle? what is it? Because, I mean, he is missing by a bunch. I mean, it wasn't even close on a lot of those throws. And, I mean, 12 targets, just 4 receptions for Jets? I don't know. And then all the batted balls as well. It just feels like there must be something to what he's doing and how he releases the ball that maybe can be correctable.
You know, I certainly am no quarterback guru, and I couldn't tell you fundamentally how to fix things. You know, it's much like a pitcher. It's like I don't know all the nuances of pitching and throwing mechanics. I honestly don't think that the outside the pocket throws, I think that's very correctable. I think that's just a matter of like as much game simulation as you can get, being juiced up, you know, trying to make these throws in real time. I think that just takes time. You know, it is concerning because if you're going to miss, I don't want you to miss high,
right? Because
that means it's overthrows,
hospital balls too.
Well, hospital balls, and then it's huge, bigger possibility for takeaways and turnovers and interceptions. So I don't love that. I think I'd rather like see him throw it in the dirt where nobody can get it. But I think when it comes to the tip balls, it seems concerning. But I think at this stage of your career, to change your arm angle. It's one thing to every once in a while, we saw yesterday with Lamar dropping your shoulder down and throwing a sidearm ball. That's a lot of people can do that. That's just like that's just a tool you use every once in a while based on game situation. But to change your arm slot, I don't know, man. I don't think you mess with it. Yeah. I think you work on the lower half fundamentals. It's like how many coaches tried to change Phillip Rivers? You know, right. When you're 22 years old, going to be 23 years old for him in January, is that really something that you can just fundamentally change? Like, no, that's just his throwing mechanics. Just it is what it is. Now find a way to figure it out. I mean, he is 6'2", 6'3", probably shouldn't be having batted balls at that height, you know, with the frequency he is, but look at Baker Mayfield. Look at some of these shorter quarterbacks. They find a way, given their short status, to not have balls batted at the line of scrimmage. And you know what? If that's what we have to live with, that's what you got to live with. You got to find other ways to be productive. So I really don't think it's one of those things that you press the alarm and say, this whole offseason, we're going to change his arm slot. Good luck, because it sounds like we got to work on other fundamentals when it comes to footwork, which you can change much easier, I think, from a mental foundation than your arm slot.
And as a fan, it's just frustrating to watch him throw an absolute dime to Naylor, not only that 62-yarder, but then also the touchdown as well. And then you see
don't forget about the touchdown
sailing overhead
that JJ dropped.
Right? Yeah, that was a good throw, yeah.
I mean, that was a great throw. Yeah. Is it a challenging throw because you see color, you see safety, you have a guy on your back, and then you see a safety in front of you? Got to make that catch.
Right. And
you want to be the best in the world. You got to make tough in-traffic catches like that on a fastball down the seam. That was a great throw.
Yeah.
That changes a little bit of the complexity of the game and how we feel about JJ when he throws a dart like that, and that should have been a touchdown.
Yeah. I think the other thing, Ben, to your point and everybody's point is what you do with his arm angle and all that is whatever. But I think there has to be at some point the things that are easily correctable, not to quote Christian Ponder, but just the speed at which he throws the ball. You clean that up, and there's 4 or 5 more receptions that are probably first downs. Like Brady said in the game he did 2 weeks ago, not everyone has to be a fastball. If you can throw a few changeups in there, that changes the whole game. That extends drives. There's more chances at points. There were so many times where it's just dude, he's 6 feet from you. You don't need to throw it 110 miles an hour. You change that, I think they see some more sustainability on the field.
Yeah, I definitely think that has been a theme that they have talked about from the time that he's gotten here, is layering the football.
Yeah.
And, we saw, look, I think if you want some optimism, which we all should have some optimism, because hockey, as you're laying out, this is his 4th start. We're going to go through a bunch more games this season, and we may walk away from the season and be like, we saw some good, we saw some bad. We don't really know what we saw to this guy, but every snap is invaluable. So case in point is the player that we talked about and we saw yesterday, Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson has been fighting this narrative that he can't throw the ball. He's not a great passer. Well, what is he like leading the league now in pass efficiency? And it's like
two-time MVP.
I know that McCarthy is not the athletic quarterback that Lamar Jackson is, but you're telling me that guys can't fundamentally work on their game and improve every single year? And Lamar Jackson the last couple of years has been a candidate for MVP because his ability to be a dual threat quarterback, the fact that he can run and he can throw the ball. And Lamar Jackson also had the narrative that all he threw were fastballs. So I know that we live in a very tunnel vision, small world, analytics. I talked about it last week. Every game is 6% of the season. And so that's why it feels so magnificent, wins and losses. And yes, we can be frustrated about throwing this game away. We gave the Ravens that win. That's frustrating. But to sit here and in this moment in time be like, oh, we're going to be hypercritical of J.J. McCarthy, I'm not here for that. I'm not going to do that. I expected this to happen for the first year. I don't expect us to jump off sides 8 times. I don't
expect about the cadence thing.
I don't expect us to false start 8 times. I don't expect us to lose a football in a kickoff where you basically hit the butt of your own player. I don't expect our defense to not take the ball away. Like, those are the things that like are so frustrating that we can break down. But as far as like what J.J. McCarthy's doing, like, I like a lot of things that he's doing. I love the fact that he's fearless, man. Like, you want quarterbacks that are fearless.
Yeah.
I love the fact that he's fearless.
And that nailer throw down the sidelines on the first drive, holy balls.
That was outstanding.
It was great.
It's perfect.
And the thing is, you can rip KOC for going on 3rd and 1 and a deep shot and all this other stuff, but you look at conceptually, okay, take away some of the throws that McCarthy missed. He's sailing the ball inaccurate. Are those guys open? 100% they're open. So are you mad? Would you be mad if those are completions? All of a sudden, you're like, how does he design these plays where these guys are open all the time?
Yeah.
Naylor's big pass play was because we run a phantom pick by J.A. and he runs it perfectly so he doesn't get called.
Yeah, that was
so it's
perfect.
like it's a well-coached route in which you run a pick play where you don't actually touch the player in man coverage. That needs to be applauded as well. So there's a lot of good mixed in with some of the bad.
Well, I need to know about Dallas Turner's sack and what he's supposed to do. We can talk about that in a moment. I need to know about Adam Thielen's block and what he's supposed to do. I want to know if they want us just to go with 2-hand touch football from here on out. That's what I want.
Sasso will walk us through sports. We'll talk more Vikings as well. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on
We've got your shot at tickets to Sunday's divisional battle all week long by showing us your purple preset. Set KFAN as a preset on the iHeartRadio app. Screenshot it, then post it with hashtag KFAN purple preset to your social media. And make sure to follow and take KFAN as well. Winners will be DM'd this Friday. Get the full rules at KFAN.com. Keyword contest.
Dude, I'm not going to lie to you. I took that what's in this bucket, what's in that bucket, and they said you can't show people your purple preset. It actually said that.
Really?
In the rules.
Yeah.
Right.
And I don't think it's supposed to be purple.
And you said I should send you a picture of it?
Yeah, just send it to...
In the DMs?
Yeah, ZachHalverson.com.
Comedy.
Hey, earlier, remember how we were talking about richest person Ben's ever, shook hands with, right?
Yeah, sure.
Power Trip Bets, our buddy, 52 minutes ago,
I love
posted
that guy.
on Twitter.
It's a good dude.
He's the best.
Have none of you shaken hands with Ziggy? Even I've done that.
I have not.
Yeah. What
Have you?
did he say? 1.2 billion he's worth?
Sure, something like
individually.
that.
Yeah.
So
That's probably the richest person.
Ziggy's probably the richest person you've ever
Yeah. Then collectively, I've shaken hands with pretty much everybody in that family. So
fair. Muss, you've met Taylor Swift, correct?
Yes, I have.
She's a billionaire, is she not?
Yes, she is.
Oh, good point. Yeah.
Have you shaken her hand?
I have shaken her hand.
Okay, well, then
Given
there
her a
you
big
go.
hug, too.
Oh,
Did you hug Ziggy?
She's a hugger.
Did you hug Ziggy?
I did not.
Okay, so
but
you
Mark,
only-
I held him a little longer than I probably should have.
You embraced him, huh?
Yeah.
Mark,
You're not supposed
anymore,
to. Don't put
Not
your
supposed to
hand
what?
behind somebody's head while hugging.
okay.
That makes it more
Don't
weird.
tell me what to do.
Yeah.
I caressed.
Tonight, I need your sweet caress. What a banger.
God,
what a banger.
Oh, my gosh.
Hands
Oh, who sings
to
that?
heaven.
Oh, yeah. God, that's a great tune.
My goodness.
Wasn't it Breathe, right?
yeah,
Breathe,
yeah.
hands
I
to
I
listen
heaven.
to it
think
all
we
the
all
time.
just
Man.
flashed back to 7th grade high school dances or something just happened there. I
Not
don't know what
of course
just
not.
happened.
We heard the song, but we were getting pop.
Yeah. you were going
Time
to go
for a
home and
break.
abuse yourself. Yeah.
You went home and abused ourselves.
Yeah, you
I'm
did.
going to go work
You know you
concessions
did.
for a little bit.
Yeah, I'll
I
be
got to
back,
make sure
guys.
that popcorn gets sold.
Yeah, got to get the butter on the popcorn.
Yeah, you guys,
You're
you guys
right.
slow dance
what
with
you call
chicks.
it?
Tell
I'm going to
your
go
friends.
run the concession
Yeah.
stand.
Tell your friends not to eat the popcorn.
Man, it's depressing. Anyway, knowing rich people, it's fun.
I'm going to give you guys a full report. By the way, I ordered something from Facebook for like the first time.
Facebook Marketplace or Facebook
no,
what?
just an advertisement on Facebook.
They got you, huh?
They got me. It's a muscle mat luxury mattress topper that is 4 inches thick, and it looked like a cloud.
Yeah.
It's on its way to me right now.
How much did you pay
What'd
for
you call it?
A muscle mat luxury mattress topper, which is 4 inches thick.
What's the muscle part?
Yeah,
of it?
I
What's the
don't
muscle
know,
part?
but it looks so comfy.
Is it one of those sex pillows?
It's about to be. But I took a chance because I've been looking at this thing, and you know how it is. Like if you hover over it for too long, it sends it to
Yeah.
you about 400,000 more
yeah.
times. I finally got sick of it and said, all right, fine. So I paid $140 for it.
That's not bad.
Thank you.
Yeah,
That's
that's not too bad.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
So here I go.
Jesus, I thought the bridge of a Queen song just broke out.
Well played. That's a good joke.
Funny. All right, here we go. We'll do some sports. You ready there, Saucer Dog?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
And 5 on the Power Trip, presented by All Around, your TimberTech deck building contractor.
We can do Vikings news next, but they lost 27-19. Week 10 ends with the Packers, Rosie, hosting the Eagles tonight on Monday Night Football. The Packers are 1.5-point favorites.
And the Eagles beat them twice last year.
They beat them in the playoffs?
And
yeah.
in Brazil.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I owe you $50, Ben. I'm so sorry. I forgot to pay you till now.
Oh, that's fine.
Damn it.
I forgot that we made that bet.
Never
That's
mind
the
then.
Oregon-Iowa bet?
Yeah.
Dude,
What a game that
was
was.
a great game.
I am such an idiot. I got to listen closer because I didn't know that I was given points.
Oh.
Idiot.
That's okay.
No, it's not okay.
You'll win it back.
Still, though, I still, I was right. I thought that Oregon would win, and they did.
Barely.
Yeah, barely.
just barely.
Speaking of Oregon, the Gophers battle them this Friday. Oregon is 8-1. The game is at 8 in Eugene. Oregon is a 24.5-point favorite.
Come on.
Oh, boy.
24. And
They
that
actually put that high enough on it?
started at like 21, 22. So there's been a lot of money coming in on Oregon.
Who lost story on money to?
Tommy.
Thank you.
The Gophers are 0-3 on the road, and they've been outscored 20-110 on the road.
Man.
The over-under is, let's see, the over-under is 44.5.
Oh, my God. I can't believe we haven't talked about it. How about that kid making that catch on that Indiana game?
Indiana.
Unbelievable.
Is that not one of the most incredible
Saturday
There were
catches
two
you've ever
catches
seen?
that they had.
Yeah, in the same drive.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The one on the
Saturday was
boundary and the one in the end zone. Yeah.
Elite college football.
Elite.
Those
That
two
was
games
so much
specifically,
fun.
though, right?
Yeah.
Indiana and Penn
So
State
good.
and Oregon and I were both awesome
They
finishes.
were great, yep.
How do you control your body like that to get that foot down in bounds?
In slow motion, it looks like it's the Matrix, right?
It does.
It
It
looks
looks
like
like
the
it.
guy's using the force to have that 1 foot hover so it doesn't hit the line.
Yeah.
You're
just
so
in time
right.
for the back foot to still tap. It's like, how did you know to slightly keep that other foot elevated? Because instinctually it should be,
Right.
let's get those two
Both feet
down
down.
as quickly as
Yeah.
possible. But he somehow didn't push the wrong foot down.
Hey,
It's like,
do you
how
Do
do
you
you know
have the
that?
Gus Johnson call?
I
The
do.
Gus Johnson call is
Hi, is
outstanding.
Gus there? Not? Okay. See you later.
Oh, he's not
Is
there?
that the one you're talking about?
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me try it again.
Hello?
Hey, is Gus there?
No, he left.
There you go.
Okay.
What? That was the Gus Johnson call?
Yeah, that was it.
Oh,
No,
that was
I don't
not
know what
worth
you're talking about.
recording.
I don't know what you're talking. Who's Gus Johnson?
The guy that was the play-by-play guy. The call was unbelievable. He lost his mind.
And here with his recreation of the Gus Johnson call is the fans, Paul Lambert.
He was like, caught. It's like that. He lost his mind. He lost his mind. Find it. He lost his mind.
I don't
He
need to
went,
hear it.
"Oh!"
And here with the replay of what he just did is the fans, Paul Lambert.
Caught. Touchdown. You got gotta find it. It's unbelievable.
There's no way it's going to be that good.
He
There's
loses
just no
his
way.
mind.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
There's no
I'll be
way.
so
It's
disappointed when we hear the real one.
Oh, my
He
God.
can't
it
even
was so good.
speak. It's such a good play.
Oh, my God. I almost peed myself.
That's because of your
Let's see.
UTI.
I do have a UTI. You're right.
This was the Indiana
Here we
game.
go.
This is it right here.
Mendoza in trouble. It's out. Touchdown! Wow! A rock play. Unbelievable.
He can't speak.
Gillies with drove it out. Was the left foot the first one to touch?
I'm watching it. It's unbelievable. I can't believe that.
Oh my goodness, it's a touchdown.
How was that pause?
He caught it.
The ruling on the field is upheld. Touchdown.
One more side. Here it comes.
Mendoza in trouble. It's out. Touchdown! Wow! A rock play. Unbelievable. Gillies with drove it out.
His voice continues to go up through it.
He turns into John Travolta.
I know. It's like you got drunk at the same time.
All right, so now that we've actually heard the real call a couple of times, Sauce, one more time. What did
Play
it
it one more time.
No.
better.
You recap
Thank
it.
you. Thank you, Maxo.
Oh, you don't even
So
know my
use
name.
the word Mendoza and then do the rest.
Screw you.
He's got shots.
Go to hell. Your calls suck.
Okay. Me?
You forgot what he was about to do.
Yeah, what do you want me to do? Oh, it was touchdown! Mendoza! Heisman! Down!
Got worse.
I can't believe that, dude. You're
Yeah.
so right, because he hovers his
Yeah, he
right
hovers,
foot
yeah.
an
Yeah.
inch above the grass.
Yeah, it looks like he's stepping
Son
on an
of a
invisible
bitch, that's
block.
incredible.
It's outstanding.
It's like that scene in Vision Quest where the cook is talking to Loudon Swain, and he says that for 5 seconds, another person, another human being made of the same stuff I'm made of is able to make his body do that.
That was the exact reference I was going to make. When the cook talked to Loudon Swain from Vision Quest.
God, Harvey loves that movie.
Dude, that scene got me. I'm telling you, I loved that scene so much. I cried every time I watched it. I still do.
Coming from the guy that comes up with movie quotes and movie scenes that like
Guilty.
from 30 years ago, and we're like, huh?
Guilty.
Yeah.
Guilty.
I don't know if you guys saw this, but after I was looking at that Indiana catch, the next story was Gopher secure top JUCO receiver.
I saw this.
Number one junior college receiver in the country committed to the Gophers.
Well, Drake Lindsay needs a target or two. Let's
His name
go.
is Derek Sally Jr.
DSJ, let's go.
DSJ. Well, there you go.
The Wild beat the Flames.
Hang on one
2-0.
second. Sorry, hang on. Real quick before we move on.
Yeah.
Speaking of Derek, even though he doesn't like to be called Derek, could there have been a cooler dude than Derek Shelton on
He's
Friday?
the best guy
Dude,
ever.
he was so
Did
great.
you hear
Shelton
it?
was awesome.
Did you hear Ben?
Yeah.
Oh, my
He
God.
seems like an awesome guy.
Yeah.
And he
Yeah.
was just as awesome off the air.
Oh, my
so
God.
everything we heard about like the guy that he is was accurate, but he fit right in. He's taking shots at Sauce.
Right?
Like he A+ radio.
What is
So-
it, by the way? And he's not included. I don't want him to be included. Sauce, you don't say a word. What is it about Sauce? Everybody who walks in here, especially athletes, loves him.
I think it's like a rescue dog. You feel like you need to take care of it.
I don't know what it is. Literally, there's something about his face or his demeanor or the way he acts. Like John Randall, they're like brothers. Like, what is it about? And you're one of them, Ben. What is it about Sauce that you guys love?
I don't know. He's just nice. He just like is approachable and nice guy.
I mean, by the time Derek Shelton left,
you feel bad for him, kind of.
No, not at
thing?
all.
I'm telling you,
That's what draws you in.
I couldn't believe it. Like, we were all invisible. It was like he was the prettiest girl in the room. It's unbelievable. He
It's the
loved
future
you.
bench coach of the Minnesota Twins over there, Paul
loves
Meatsauce
you.
Lambert. But man, again,
Thank you.
Look, let's just cut right to it. We all know the uphill battle Derek Shelton's
of course.
facing.
And the Sauce faces everywhere.
You're dealing with.
I don't like going uphill. I'm out of breath.
You got the poll ads. You got the payroll. Sauce is your bench coach. This isn't a winning formula.
Yeah.
But man, I just again, I'm at the point in my life I don't care. I want to cheer for good people.
Yes.
Man, that seems like a really good dude.
I
so
want him to win every game.
I want him to
next
win
year.
all the time. So
Yeah.
best of luck to him. Super cool that the Twins and Mitch and everybody got him to come in on Friday. Hard guy not to cheer for, man. Derek Shelton. What a cool dude.
What a sexy
Best of luck,
Shelty.
man.
Shelty.
Great.
Shelty's called Shelty.
You got to get him on
He dropped
TCL.
his, during one of the commercial breaks, he's like, look, when somebody says Derek, I feel like I'm in trouble. So please make it Shelty instead of Derek. We're like, yeah, you got to do whatever.
Yeah.
That works.
Have him on TCL. He'll love you.
Oh, yeah. We're going to try to get him on for sure.
He was great.
Best guy.
High energy.
And how about dude calling in to give him crap too?
That
Ryan
Jeffers was listening.
That was so good.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, man.
Sounds like we have Jeffers booked for initials in like 2 months as well.
Oh, sweet.
He's only available on Fridays.
He is.
That's it. I mean, he's only available
and
on
again, he won a year ago. We got to have him get back in the ring and see if it was a fluke or not. All right, Vikings news next. What'd you say, though? The wild one, right? 2-zip?
Yeah, 2-zip, and the Wolves dominated 144-117.
All right, Vikings news next with Ben Lieber, Michael J. Mussman III. This is the Power 2 Morning Show on the thing.
It's gonna come off. You take time.
We all remember that one teacher who made a difference, who believed in us, challenged us, or just made learning fun. Now is your chance to say thank you in a big way with iHeartRadio's Thank a Teacher, powered by Donors Choose. You can nominate an outstanding public school teacher who's gone above and beyond for their students to win $5,000 to stock their classroom with whatever they need. Help us say thank you to the educators shaping our future. Nominate your favorite teacher now at iHeartRadio.com/teachers.
This is this new snap count right now. This noise.
Oh, dang it.
Yeah.
I moved.
Yeah, I knew you did. Something moved, didn't it?
Which ha?
The third one. They'll move to the third ha. Power 2 Morning Show.
Isn't there a
breaking
movie,
down.
Francis Ha? What? Is that a Greta Gerwig movie?
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Anybody
Yeah,
see
there you
that?
No.
I probably did. I don't know. I was into artsy fartsy stuff for a while.
Sure.
Does it make sense with the cadence thing, though, that I know that, like, Brian O'Neill jumped a couple of times. You had Darisaw jumping.
JJ.
The thing is, it's like,
Van Halen.
so if they changed the
Steve
cadence,
Lumberdozer.
let's say that they
Cross.
did, and obviously they must have, because they even talked about it.
House of Pain.
KOC talked
Stevie
about
Ray
it
Vaughan.
at the podium. But
Jack
doesn't
Flash.
isn't
Jackson
everybody
Brown.
else in on it? You know what I'm saying? I mean,
White man.
the O-line and everybody,
Wait, no, they- no, they
everybody
can't.
needs to know that they're.
Dusty Mon.
I'm sure they didn't go, hey, just you, JJ.
Keeps on going.
Hey, sorry, Muss. In the last 30 seconds, every one of us was making actual jump references.
Right.
Van Halen, Crisscross, White Man Can't.
Oh, yeah.
And Sauce is just like, Dusty Cowtown.
You didn't know
Sauce was just naming random things that had nothing to do
I
with
didn't
jumping.
realize. You didn't understand what you're doing.
I said Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Yeah, you said Steve Lombardozzi. You were just saying stuff. The rest of us were trying to do a bit.
You didn't catch that part.
But it was a great bit.
He didn't catch that part. He did not.
I did not.
Dusty
It did not.
Cowtown.
Sorry, I'm stupid.
Anyway, what Muss was saying, Ben?
Yeah, somebody
Yeah,
right now.
To my point is that there's no way that KOC just went up to McCarthy and said, hey, let's just change this up.
Well,
We
yeah.
won't tell anybody. They all knew.
I know,
They
that's-
practiced it, so I don't understand why it's such a thing.
Yeah, well, I'm hoping that, everybody after the game was probably pretty protective about what they should say and what they shouldn't say. I'm hoping this week as they get into it and they kind of move on to the Bears game and it's like you loosen up a little bit, we'll get a little bit more insight on like where the miscommunication was. But like when we're looking at the 8 false starts, didn't McCarthy himself have a false start?
Had one. Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
So, like, what really is going on here where the quarterback is even unsure when the ball's supposed to be snapped?
Right.
That's, I don't know. When it happens 8 times, obviously O'Neill had 2, and you mentioned several that had like 1 apiece. It's like, okay, something clearly was off, even when the quarterback wasn't sure
Right.
when the ball's going to get
These
snapped.
aren't backups making these jumps. I mean, these are, Pro Bowlers that are making the jump.
And as we talked about yesterday during the broadcast, I think, at the end of the game, when you look at it, after all 8 of those false starts, the very next play was a pass play. And I have to think that goes outside of the flow of what they normally would have called in that situation.
Every one of them?
Every single one.
Wow, dude. That's a tell, huh?
Every
Jeez Louise.
single subsequent play after a false start was a pass play. And you can't tell me, several of those happened on 1st and down, and now you're 1st and 15. It's like, well, my guess is we probably had a run play called and we jumped offside.
Sure.
So now we feel like we got to pick up a few more yards just to get back to second and manageable. So now we have to go to a pass play. So it shows you just how much 5 yards on a pre-snap penalty can change the whole course of the play call and what that drive is supposed to be.
I just didn't like the fact that we had 18 rush attempts. That's it.
Yeah.
18 to the 42 pass attempts.
I think it's what he just said, though, Mr. Musselman.
I know exactly.
Yeah, I think that's it.
I think, and I'll have to look back at my notes, I think it's even less than that because of those 18, you're counting the scrambles that McCarthy had.
Which, he had 5 for 48.
So I think that we had 13 actual rushing plays between our 2 running backs.
Okay.
Yikes. Yeah.
I finally remembered the tease from literally an hour and 20 minutes ago. Tell me about Dallas Turner's sack and landing on top of him. To me, and again, I'm not a player, and I understand protecting quarterbacks, but there looks like there's nothing dirty about that. I know to the letter of the law that's illegal, but that sucks, man. That's a perfect hit.
Well, the letter of the law has to be changed.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's like, that's a great football play. And I know, Corey, I know that you're on the other side of this, and I think the thing is, like, you are right. I mean, the rule is in there for defenseless players can't be driven into the ground in the manner that we saw Dallas Turner do it. But I disagree with the rule. I mean, football plays are football plays. I think that rules should be put in place just like regular society. Like egregious pile driving a quarterback or a defenseless player into the ground should be called and should be managed. That's a football play.
Yeah.
These officials have to understand what are football plays. He hits the guy, takes him off his feet, in literally the same motion and momentum. He's lifted off the ground, both of them. And on the point of contact, Dallas Turner was off the ground.
Yeah.
He didn't take an extra step. He didn't lift. There was another guy, I think he was in the game last night. There was a Chargers player that lifted up the ball carrier. And basically suplexed him into the ground, right? That's
a penalty.
That seems like that should be a penalty. That's what it's there for. Although it's like, well, he's not defenseless, but he is when you lift him off the ground. So I think those penalties that look like WWE moves, that could be officiated. A football play where you're running through somebody and you're off the ground and the player comes off the ground, there's no other, physics tells us there's no other way to fall on that guy. You're just going to fall on top of him.
Ragola or whoever the guy is they have talking about rules said, well, you're supposed to roll off them as you're going down. I'm like,
you can't do that.
Are you the Matrix?
That's the thing. So we want to look at every single catch frame by frame by frame, whether it's a touchdown, whether it's a big play, and we're going to say ball hit the ground and moved a little bit, therefore it's not a catch. Like I thought the play yesterday, the interception that was it Roquan had? Yeah. I thought that was an interception. Don't care that the ball touches the ground. It did not move. It did not assist him in the possession of the football. They got overturned, luckily for us, but I hate the rule, right? We take it frame by frame. If you take that hit frame by frame, both players are off the ground. You can't physically roll off of the guy.
You cannot.
You can't physically turn your body Matrix style in midair and turn and roll the player to the ground. It's impossible. It's BS.
And now let's talk about Adam Thielen's crackback block. And by the way, this is Viking News brought to you by my friends at Radco. We all love Radco. Do we love Radco or do we not? We love Radco. We love Radco. Okay, cool. Thank you, Radco.
So the TV broadcast, we're trying to figure out what the call was, and then they brought Mike Pereira in. And he just definitively was like, that's definition, textbook crackback. He's like, it can't be offensive pass interference because it was behind the line of scrimmage. And Adam was either going parallel or even slightly backwards to make the block. He's like, this is case closed. He's like, that's a crackback. So Thielen was pissed.
Oh, he lost it.
I mean, super pissed. But Pereira on Fox, and again, I'm not a rules expert. I don't know. He said, this is open and shut. This is textbook.
Listen.
You disagree with that too?
No. Oh. I think Pereira and Blandino are the two best in football. The others on the other networks, they need to go. They're awful. They're awful on TV. They're always getting the calls wrong. At least what's going to happen on the review. But usually what Blandino and Pereira say usually agree with. And the thing is, I have to agree with them. I don't know I thought they changed the crackback rule. I thought that this is where I think maybe it needs to be reiterated. I thought you could set a legal pick, a basketball pick like that. I thought that they're trying to get rid of the rule where a defensive player on the end of the line of scrimmage doesn't see a guy coming from outside the box, like takes a running start and takes somebody out. Again, Juju Smith-Schuster to Brian Branch, which was also a block in the back, right? That's an egregious penalty that should be called. That's an egregious penalty that should be penalized. When you're standing there as a basketball pick and the guy runs into you, I thought that was a legal play.
Can I tell you what Adam Thielen said to Ben Gessling after the game?
Yeah.
The referee told Adam, even after the game, because the guy talked to Adam after the game, said, we're going to have to talk to the league and find out what we're supposed to tell you guys about that. Because Thielen's point was, they told him, you have to just let yourself get run over. You're not allowed to do anything aggressive. You have to stop and let them run you over. That's the only thing you're allowed to do. And Adam's like, that guy's 6'3", 250. You want me to just allow him to hurt me? And the ref said to Adam, we agree. We need to talk to the NFL about that. But by the letter of the law, you're not allowed to do that. You have to stand there like it's a basketball pick and allow yourself to be run over.
So the fact that he kind of set up as a wall and knocked him over,
he got a little too aggressive, apparently. Yeah.
No, well, the thing is, like, that to me, that was the typical, that's like teaching tape on a basketball pick. If you look at him on a basketball court, his feet are planted in the ground. He's not moving. Hands are down by his waist. That's a legal pick, right? The other step to that is, I think a couple years ago when they implemented this, they said you could do that same thing, but you have to have your hands out and almost just like shield the guy. You can't like launch into them. You just have to have your hands out.
No shoulder throws.
Shoulder throws, all that stuff. So again, that could be the gray area. It's not that he didn't see you. It's not your positioning. It's that you had a shoulder that was thrown in there. If you would have led with your hands and stood there, I think that could have been legal. And again, I could be wrong. I think that there's a fine line. I don't love the call, but I also am not super familiar with the technical aspects of that particular
Can you
play.
see my computer screen from there?
Yeah.
See how he launches himself a little bit like that?
I mean, kind of, but you're also bracing for contact.
I agree completely. I'm just telling you, that's what Thielen said the refs told him after the game. If you had just stood there and not launched yourself like that, we wouldn't have called it. It's a hell of a block.
It's a
hell of a block.
I don't even think it's a launch. You know, like we use these words so flippantly. Like, that's not a launch.
Right.
That's not a launch. That's like bracing for impact and like you're absorbing the hit.
All because the guy wasn't looking.
I'm sorry.
Really, when it comes down.
Yeah, wow.
I mean, the guy wasn't looking at all. If he was actually looking and saw Thielen come up, there's no way that'd be a penalty.
Don't be mean to Hogstad.
No, I'm not. I just know that. We're over.
No, I'm with you. I hate it.
We're over officiating the game.
Yes.
Like, sorry, the
Well
game.
said.
Sorry, the game can be violent. Sorry, some guys get hurt. Sorry, you signed up for this crap. Like, you're affecting games because the NFL's gone soft, and it like you can hear it in the crowd. I mean, the penalty on Dallas Turner. 55,000 people are like, what are you talking about? Yeah. That's a football play.
Yeah.
What are we watching here?
Yeah.
And what else is he going to do?
What else can he do?
And that might have been the best play of his NFL career. So that was an outstanding.
Right. Yep.
The swim move he did around that guard, that was an outstanding play.
Yeah, it's a design. It's a design pick play. It's a twist.
I'm sorry.
I'm saying, like,
no, I know. I'm kidding.
It was perfectly executed. You have to rush like that, and then Gink has to flow off the, each other like that. That's a twist, and it was perfect.
Perfect.
And then he gets flagged for that because it's too aggressive.
Was that was third down, right? Yes, wouldn't that have made it like a long field goal?
So, yeah.
I tell you, they gave us so many opportunities to beat them yesterday.
Yep.
There were so many moments where I said to myself, is it possible we might still win this game?
Well, they had the balls down 8 when it mattered at the end. I mean, although that 2-minute drive was a mess.
The right before halftime wasn't pretty either.
No, 32 seconds we took off the clock.
Yep.
Yeah.
That
Seems like we're having more and more of those this season.
Yeah, they had Very weird use of getting the ball back. And as Bill Belichick always did in those Patriots years, is double up. You score, even if you get a field goal, you get the ball back.
Right.
You could score 10 points or 14.
Well, that's the urgency thing, too, was weird. It's like, come on, get up on the ball.
Yeah, there was a lot of that
get
at the
that play
end.
in for
when they were down 2 scores, you're like, why are you huddling?
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
But even on that final drive where JJ took a little too much time to get the ball up and going, and then he does like a 4-yarder to Hockenson. It's like, that's an incompletion's better than that. What are we doing?
Yeah.
So just little decisions like that. I don't think that was super clean, but again, it's his 4th start.
Yeah.
Right? Like that was not a good 2-minute drive when the game's on the line. But
and you got a Bears team coming to town that gives up a lot of points. Let's see how that goes.
Yeah. All right. More of the Vikings discussion with Ben and Muss and the Power Trip Morning Show after this.